Hey Stone Ridge, welcome to Timberwolf TV, where we make lemonade out of lemons, and this is the Friday edition. Friday of a cold, wet, windy week. You can see my big old parka over there. That saved me this week for sure. So first, I have a big reminder for you. Please register your children for the 21-22 school year. We do that now, and many of you have, which we appreciate. But even if your students have been here forever, please register them again. You should especially do it if you're a principal in the district. You should do that. I need to do it still. I always wait till the last minute. But it's especially important this year. We need to know our numbers. Last year was crazy. This year is crazy. Champions is still an option, so you can just say you're interested in that. You're not committing at this point, but we just want to know if there's interest. So I'm just throwing that out there. Also, we have been recognizing students this week for those that show kindness always. And we've been able to recognize kids for being kind. All kids here are kind. They have been wonderful. The teachers have had such a hard time trying to pick who to choose each day. Well, next week, we are looking for students who show leadership in the classroom. So you can have a good discussion about that in your classrooms, what that looks like. Maybe talk to your parents about what that is and how to be a good leader in the classroom and out of the classroom. So I can't wait to come around and recognize students for doing that this week, okay? I have a very special shout out from a very special person. We have been able to figure out a way to keep getting books in the hands of kids from our library. And what we've been doing is teachers have a time slot and they just send part of their classes to the library to get a book, and I'm very careful about it. The kids love getting books. They're so excited. But Mrs. Kane said, this is her shout out for you. She said, I wanted to give all the students using the library a big shout out. I've enjoyed seeing their kindness and using their manners, always saying thank you and have a good day. Not even prompted. The kids are just being super respectful and super kind, and I love hearing that. So thank you, Mrs. Keynes, for sharing that with us. I finally have a couple mystery teachers. So let's see who they are now. So our first mystery teacher, let's see what she says about our questions. Her favorite color, she loves them all, but if she had to choose, she'd say orange because it's the color of the California poppy. Her favorite team is any team her daughter plays for. She's a center midfielder and holding mid for her high school and competitive soccer teams. Daughter's a soccer player. Her favorite subject in school growing up was reading. Her birthday is June 18th. And what does she like to do when she's not teaching? Well, she exercises every day. She loves to walk and run on the trails around her house or hop on her Peloton bike. And she also loves to snuggle up with her dog and read. And finally, why does she love teaching? She loves that teaching never gets boring. It is different every year and every day. The best thing about teaching though, is my students. It's such a joy to watch them learn and grow and become more independent throughout the school year. So this teacher is, who do you think? Is it yours? It's a fourth grade teacher. It's Mrs. Canepa. Look at this picture of her. She is clearly adventurous. Okay, now for our next teacher. Let's see who it is. So this teacher's favorite color is red. Their favorite team are the Packers, yes, and the Cubs. Their favorite subject in school while growing up was math. Their birthday's on September 27th. When they're not teaching, this teacher's favorite things to do are go to the beach, hang out with family, and read. And then finally, what does she love about teaching? Well, she loves seeing students learn new things and get excited about learning how to read. Oh, learning how to read. Lower level teacher. Who is it? It's Mrs. Nelson in kindergarten. Check out this picture. I love doing the mystery teachers. It's super fun. I wonder if you were able to guess who they were correctly. How well do you know these teachers? As you can see, today is College Gear Day. I wore my Davis sweatshirt. And we're going to have another Spirit Day next week. It's going to be Sports Gear Day. I was kind of focused on football gear because the Super Bowl is next weekend. However, this last weekend, I lost a lot of interest in the Super Bowl this next weekend. My team is not in it. And a lot of us probably feel the same because there are only 2 teams in it. But the Brooks family's pretty sad. So I will probably still wear my Packer gear next week, and I encourage you to wear whatever sport you want. Just rep it, let's have fun, and let's have everybody decked out for that Spirit Day. A few reminders of things coming up. We have our Chipotle Dine Out on the 1st, which is Monday, so take advantage of that. Just drive through, get some dinner, support Stonebridge along the way. And like I just said, next Friday is Wear Your Sports Gear Day, okay? So that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for watching this episode of Timberwolf TV, where we make lemonade out of lemons, and have a wonderful, restful, warm, and cozy weekend.